Hi, I'm Sweet Sylvanians, and I make videos about Sylvanian families, also known as Calico critters. And today I have a special unboxing of a family exclusive to Japan. There are four location-specific rabbit families, all of which are exclusive to different regions in Japan. In a previous video, I showed the lavender rabbits, which are only available in Hokkaido, but today I will be opening the sea breeze rabbits. This particular family is exclusive to the port of Yokohama, which is a city about 20 miles south of Tokyo on the main island of Japan. Yokohama is now Japan's second largest city by population and is home to the headquarters of lots of major companies. But historically, Yokohama was an especially important seaport for trade because it was the nearest major port to Tokyo. Therefore, the Sylvanian figures made for this region have a maritime or sailor theme to them. This family was originally released in 2008 at an annual Sylvanian Families event in Yokohama where people collected stamps around the city. They were then officially released the following year in 2009 but stayed exclusive to Yokohama, and I believe these were the first of the regional exclusive families. So with that bit of background about them, here is my family in the box. It's a lovely design with a blue stripy top. Then on the back of the box at the top is what I think is a description of the family. And below that is a little lifeboat ring for each of the members of the family with a little biography inside. I'll translate these while I show each of the figures. This little graphic shows this family was produced in 2022, so they've been stuck in the box a while and I think I should finally get them out. This text says a bit about Sylvanian Families as a brand. But let's get the figures out of the box. So I'll slice through the tape. And here are the figures. It's a lovely nautical or sea theme. And on the back their tails are sticking through the card a little. So I'll free them from the elastics. There we go. And I want to take a quick look at the background. I read that this building in the middle is Yokohama's red brick warehouse, and beside that is a Ferris wheel called Cosmo Clock. And with the ship on the side and brown deck, I think it's meant to look like the family was standing on the deck. These kind of details are so lovely. Anyway, on to the main event, the figures. I'll just stand them up here. Okay. They are a lovely soft grey colour, similar to the cottontail rabbits, but these have white markings on their ears and also on the side of their faces to look like waves. And obviously they have the sailor theme in the clothes too. But I'll take a closer look at the figures individually. This is the father figure, and he is called Charlton. His biography says he is the captain of the family's boat and that his favourite thing is watching the stars in the night sky. So he has a nice soft hat, and I should be able to take that off. Oh, definitely some marks left back there. Okay, so it's got some gold details on the front and a black peak of the hat. Then there's holes for his ears, and the hat matches with his jacket. So this is navy blue too, with gold on his pockets and on the cuffs of his sleeves. And this should come apart with Velcro. There's a white shirt underneath, and this is all one piece attached to the trousers. They're plain white other than the blue hem at his feet. I love that this has a vent for his tail, and that's grey and fluffy. And yeah, this jacket is really nice. It definitely looks fancy with the gold buttons, and he does look like a captain in a smart uniform. So I'll just pop his hat back on. And next I'll take a look at the brother figure. So he has the same wave details on the side of his face, and white on the tips of his ears too. And very cute with his own hat as well. I'll just get that off. It's white and kind of squarish looking, with just the one hole for his ear. And that feels quite secure when it's on. Okay, so this is Huey Seabreeze, and apparently he likes fishing, so another water-related activity. He's wearing a t-shirt and shorts, and that does it with Velcro. Again, a little pom-pom tail. And so he again has the waves on his cheeks. And I like his t-shirt with the anchor on the front. It's more of a casual outfit compared to Charlton. So then this is daughter Portia, and her life ring on the back is pink. The biography says that she enjoys musical instruments. I really like her outfit too, with the nautical colours. She has a hat that looks the same as Huey's except for the red ribbon, and I really like the bow that looks like rope. I'll just straighten that out. It's such a cute look. Ah, okay, so the collar has a larger flaps at the back. Yeah, and the Velcro is hidden under them. And her tail too. So Portia is adorable. I like the combination of different fabric textures, and again it's a more casual outfit than Charlton's. Okay, so this is the mother figure, called Libby Seabreeze, and her life ring biography is about how she cooks food from all the places in the world. I expect including the places they've been sailing to. I can see the wave details on her cheeks if I move her like this. And again, I like all the different textures in her clothes. So this waistcoat is a soft velvety texture, and that should come off. Oh, maybe not. I think it's attached to the dress underneath. Yeah, that's on there. But annoying they can't be separated. I guess it does keep it nice and tight this way. And I like the navy part with these gold buttons. The striped skirt is nice too, in the slightly paler blue. And the red bow is also a lovely detail, keeping with the usual colour combination. So that's Libby. And completing this family is the baby figure. This is Avery Seabreeze, and his outfit is mostly pale blue and white. I love the little blue hat he's got on his ear. That should slide off. Okay, so this is more flat than rounded to me. I guess it's tricky to make at such a small scale, but it's still neat with the white ribbon trim. That should be slightly better, closer. And Avery's biography is all about swimming, so definitely good for a family of sailors. I love that they've given the baby a full outfit, and it looks like it should be the two pieces. Yeah, the stripy shorts aren't connected to his top. The top is a nice fuzzy texture with a red bow to match. So that's this 5-figure family. Obviously the sea theme is really strong, which I do appreciate, especially with them being a Yokohama inspired family. Maybe Huey and Portia's outfits could have been made a little more fancy, like with some gold on their hats maybe, but definitely not unnecessary, it's just a potential improvement. Now as I said, this family were originally released in 2008, and there's a few differences between that version and this version. For instance, the first release of this family, and maybe other earlier releases, had a logo. This was on the box packaging and other items, and has the father smoking a pipe. I did quite like this logo, but I assume it was removed because having smoking on a children's product is kind of weird and not something to encourage. The figures otherwise look the same to me, but I did want to do some comparisons to other figures. So firstly I wanted to show the chocolate rabbit grandfather, as he also has a sea captain inspired look. This is the latest version of Reese Chocolate, who I love because of his moustache. His jacket is also navy blue, with an anchor emblem here. There's gold ribbon cuffs, and it can open to show his stripy shirt and red tie. Okay, so compared to Charlton, Reese has got a darker blue jacket with less gold detail. These are just yellow beads rather than nice gold ones. And the gold on Charlton's jacket is more textured and sparkly, though it doesn't have an anchor on there. From the back, they both have cutouts to the tail, but Charlton's collar goes down further. Obviously underneath are different outfits too. So maybe Reese can be the retired sea captain, whereas Charlton is the current one. And aside from the Japanese sea breeze family, there have been other international versions too. They were released in this same form in the UK in 2012 under Flair to celebrate 25 years of Sylvanian families in the UK, along with 6 postcards. These were called the Celebration Sea Breeze family, but had different names and were known as the Columbus Rabbits. They also have gripping hands to match with the rest of the Flair releases. And then in 2020, to celebrate 35 years of Sylvanian families, the Seabreeze family were given a new look, which is less overtly nautical. I do own this version, so I think it's worth comparing them. These were my only Seabreeze family up until now, and I've become really fond of the subtlety in their outfits, and the mix of colours with yellow and turquoise added in there too. I'm just going to call this family the 35th ones for ease, because they have exactly the same names. So let's look at the Charltons. Obviously, there's the difference in outfits, but I think the figures are the same. Yeah, the white wave markings on their cheeks look identical, and I think the grey is the same shade too, just my left side is more in shadow. And the patterns on the ears look the same as well. Yeah, they match, I think. So Yokohama Charlton looks more ready for seafaring than the 35th anniversary version. I like the stripy shirt too. He's a bit less blingy too with the gold details, but both of their hats have a gold badge on. In fact, the white hat looks similar to the ones the children wear. So let's go Portia. Yeah, they look the same style. White rather than cream, and actually a different shape, but the same result. So let's stick with Portia now. Oh, just make her less bent over. Okay. I do like the sailor theme of Yokohama Portia's outfit, but the colour combinations on the 35th anniversary one on the left is just delightful. I always like the checked pattern fabrics, and it looks cute with the lace as well. The bow on both of their dresses is cute too. So then the brothers. 35th anniversary Huey isn't water themed at all, but again I liked his checked turquoise trousers and the shirt is cute too. I actually kind of prefer the sailor theme of the Yokohama figure, especially because without the hat it could just be a graphic t-shirt. They both have their tails sticking out. And yeah, these figures look exactly the same to me. No difference in colour when they're in the same light, and obviously both cute as well. Now Yokohama Huey has a hat which is similar to Libby's, just without the bead and the cream versus white again. I feel like the mothers have the most similar outfits, with the blue striped fabric on both, and the overall vibe is alike as well. I guess there's the pink ribbon tie on the left, whereas Yokohama Libby has a red ribbon bow, but both outfits are nice, and I can't pick a favourite between them. So let's put them over here, and I'll bring back the other figures too. So I guess for now this is my entire Seabreeze rabbit family. I think I'm going to treat them as related, with a more seafaring family in the Yokohama version, and land-based family in the other ones. There are more figures in this family which I don't own, so there's newborn triplets, which I don't think have official names. These were available in 2020 in Japan as a free gift if you spent over 6,000 yen on Sylvanians at the Yokohama World Porter store when there was a pop-up park. I love to own these, but they are tricky to find because they were only a limited release. And secondly, this baby keychain could potentially be another baby, but it might just be an alternate version of Avery. This is also a Japanese exclusive, but it's easier to find from resellers as I think it's still in production. So going back to the new family, I ordered them from Amazon Japan for 6,960 yen plus shipping, and I bought a few other things at the same time. This is definitely more expensive than regular families, but the price for the sea breezes in Japan is higher than the other families too. From this video from Sue's Kawaii collection back in 2019, the family looks to cost 3,980 yen. But I also found a blog post which has them priced at 4,378 yen, and you can see the keychain baby next to it as well. so I don't think what I paid was massively overpriced. I'm really happy to have bought this family as they've been on my wish list for a long time, and I really like having the location exclusive families. I just have to get the remaining two. I had a fun time creating these little nautical inspired scenes in the Starry Point lighthouse with the figures, as I don't own a boat, but I've put them safely back in their box for now. So what do you think of these figures? Do you own them or any of the other region exclusive families? I'd love to know, so let's have a chat in the comments. And thank you for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel for more Sylvanian videos, including news and unboxings.